So Drake and 21 recently dropped a new album called Her Loss. There's a bunch of amazing beats on there, and today I want to do a tutorial on how to make a beat very similar to this beat right here. So I'm going to start off by making a chord progression that's pretty similar, honestly, to the one in there. But I heard this beat and I heard this song and I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going back and we got to make something that's inspired by this. So let's get into it. So let's go over to the BPM. Let's drop this down to like 69, 70, get like a little bit of a slower vibe going. We'll go 69, and then we'll go into Omnisphere. I'm going to be inside the Beautiful Souls Omnisphere preset bank. This is a R&B and trap soul preset bank that I recently put out. So we're going to go with something off like a pad or like a key. Let's see. This blue key sounds really good. Let's turn off autoplay right here. And like I said, the chord progression is going to be very similar. I'm going to follow the type of rhythm it has. It's really going to be close to it so that we could get down how to make something like this. So we're in F minor for this. Go ahead, start off on F, and let's build out the first chord. So the thing for this chord progression is it's kind of moving fast. We're at a bit of a slower tempo, right? But we're going to be going from here to here to here, and it follows. So it hits on the 1, the 3, and then a chord on the 7 if you're counting out to the metronome. So we're going to build out a chord on the 1. Let's build out a 7th chord like this. And then on the 2 and the 3, we're going to build out another chord. The chord progression kind of goes down a little bit. So let's just go like this, skip every other note. But instead of making this right here, I'm actually going to flatten this. And then what we're going to do is drop another note right here in the scale. And this is going to hit on the 3. So the 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to place a note right here. And then all we need to do is drag this over, because like I said, the next one hits on the 7. Okay, let's drag it over. Let's count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So right here is going to be another chord. And I believe in that beat, all they did is repeat the 3rd chord right here. So let's go ahead and do that as well. And let's go in here, go like that. I'm going to hit Control A, Alt R to randomize a little bit. And I'm not going to add too much melody to this. It's really just going to be the chords, the sound selection, and then processing. And after that, it's the vocals and like the little chants and stuff that are really going to make this go crazy. I'm going to go back into the bank and I'm going to get another pad, and then we'll get a bass later. So I really like how pad 7 sounds. Let's go ahead and process it just a little bit. And I want to throw a little bit of EQ and reverb on it. So let's do that real fast. Kind of want it to just be like mostly an ambient sound. Let's bring it down a little bit more. That's smooth. All right, now we need to add like a nice, smooth, but deep like synth bass. So let's clone this again. Pretty much every sound we're going to be using is going to be from this bank. It really just has like all those R&B sounds we need for this. So let's go over here and let's go with something like bass, probably bass 1. It's like a more kind of aggressive one. Has a really nice sound to it. And then all we're gonna do is follow the root notes of the chord progressions. Hold Alt and make all these the same velocity like that. And now we have this. Ooh. One of these I want to just go out all the way like that probably. And we'll leave this one to have that second hit. Another thing you could do real quick to make it sound a little bit different is just bring this up. They do it later in the beat actually. They just have that note kind of go up when the beat switches. But I think we'll keep it like this right now, keep it nice and simple. Then the other thing I want to do is add a lead to it. Then we got to add the vocals in and the chants and then get straight into the drums. Lead 4 will probably be nice. And let's come up with some type of like top melody for this. I'm going to just press play and I'm going to run through the scale and try to find a couple notes that sound good. Yeah, that's smooth. I want to have like a vocal that's kind of singing and then a vocal that's kind of more of like a chant, layer them both together because there is like a chant in the background of that beat and it immediately caught my attention. So we're definitely gonna look for something like that. I'm gonna go on Splice to look for these. Probably gonna take forever, so I'll skip through that. But when I find the sounds, I'll come back, let you know which ones they are, and then we'll layer them in and process them. So these are the two vocals I found. We have the main vocal chop that's right here, and then we have the chants. So I'm gonna show you both of them before we like stretch them and put them on time and all that stuff. As you could see, this one actually isn't in the key. We just need to pitch it down. So one thing I like to do sometimes on Splice is just put the key to major or minor, whatever I'm creating in, and then I'll go through more vocals so that I'm not like necessarily locked into only F minor, because I know I can go in here and pitch these down later to fit it. So you can kind of find like more vocals that way. So let's go over here. All we need to do is bring this out to an 8-bar loop and then change this to stretch. For this, I'm also going to cut out a little bit of high end, and I'll just do it here so it fits a little more. And then let's go over to this one, do the same thing. We can bring it out to stretch, and let's go to 8 bars. And we are in, what is this one? A minor. So we need to go down 1, 2, 3, 4 semitones for this to get it locked into the key. And now let's hear what these sound like. Probably have to turn them down. Before we finish this beat, let's talk about today's sponsor. BeatStars is the #1 marketplace to buy and sell beats. If you're a producer and you're not on BeatStars yet, here are a few reasons you gotta check it out. BeatStars offers a fully customized pro page where you can showcase and sell your beats, kits, and services like mixing, mastering, custom beats, and so on. One of the best features is the ability to link a custom domain. This means you can purchase a third-party .com domain and link it straight to your BeatStars Pro page. This is all available with the BeatStars Pro page plan. So if you don't want to build out a full site and just want something easy where you can sell your products, the Pro page is perfect for you. Uploading your beats and products is very easy, and they even have tutorials to help you navigate each process. Automation is key for providing a smooth experience for your customers. Once everything is set up correctly, customers can purchase your beats or kits and instantly get access to their files. You will also be notified when you make a sale, which are the best notifications to get. If you're interested in trying BeatStars, hit the link in the description and use code LIFESTYLE to get your first month for free. So real quick, I just threw on an effects chain that I use for a lot of vocals, which is an EQ that's something close to this, a reverb. You guys have seen this a lot. And then I also added an H delay, which is doing a quarter note and not too much feedback, but it's gonna add like a nice little rhythm to this chant right here. And then on the chant vocal, one more thing I wanna add is shaper box. Let's go into here, and I'm just gonna use this auto pan right here and just get a little bit of panning going, but let's go maybe like, I don't know, 30 or like 25%. So that chant's just kind of panning left and right, like lightly though. Let's bring this down a little bit more. Ooh. Now I'm gonna bring up the reverb just a tiny bit on the chant. That's fire. That sounds perfect. Now we just need to get the drums going, and it's kind of gonna have like that Memphis bounce to it. All right, for the drums, let's go into the brand new kit I dropped called Broken Hearts. In the last video, I showed some drums for it, but if you didn't catch that, there's a preview on the site for them. This kit is perfect for trap, soul, and R&B beats. That's really what I tailored it to be, so that it just fits real nice. So what we need to do is just put the hi-hat like this, and then we need to go right here and put shift, and this is just going to shift the notes over a little bit so it kind of has like a delayed feel and it doesn't sound like it's hitting directly on the grid. All right, so we got the snares locked in, we got the hi-hat going. One other thing you can actually do on the hi-hat is on this third note right here, you can make sure that you're in half step. You could do this before you throw it into the piano roll, but if you're in piano roll already, go to the third one right here and then just put 2 and you have like a little double right here. Gives it like a nice bounce. And then we just need to get the kick going. The kick's gonna go crazy. I'm gonna show you a couple of different patterns you could do. Let's just start off real quick. So you could do something like that. We could also do something a little bit simple where we kind of switch it up and have 1 hit instead, and then 2. Kind of has like that Memphis feel to it. I think I'm gonna just go with the simple double at the beginning. So I'm gonna arrange this real quick and play the full beat at the end. If you haven't heard that album yet, I would highly recommend listening to it. It's a great album front to back. I took a couple days listening to it so I could really get inspired and kind of learn the sounds of it in order to create this beat. As mentioned, the song that this beat is inspired by is right here. So shout out to the producers who made the beat. As always, appreciate you watching. If you do want either of the kits used in today's video, there's a link in the description. Let's hear the full beat.